just enough time. Barely managed to scrape this one by. Fuck you, Ninja. Hello, Weevil. Intro's out of the way. Barely. Just barely. Oh my god, man, they did not abbreviate his name at all. Welcome to Hercules Kabuterimon. And there he is. I found out the problem we were having. You see, I clearly didn't love him enough, so he clearly did not want to grow into his next state. No, what it actually was is that I had inadvertently been using the Digimon World Re-Digitize Decode Guide, which, because there wasn't actually a guide that was up for the original, I thought, oh, it didn't matter. However, it did matter, because decoding isn't a system in this game. So, certain markers and stat requirements have to be changed. And the problem became there was no Digivolution guide for this game anymore. You see, there was on GameFAQs, there was a full Digivolution guide for this game. However, it's gone now. I had to use the fucking Wayback Machine to get to this fucker's FAQ. And there I learned the very slight stat difference needed my HP to be above 6,000, not at 5,500. And so luckily that we were just close enough. With 4 trainings left out of 4 trainings of a lifespan left, we managed to scrape on by. So, Buggy Boy gets to live just a little bit longer. Look at him. Overwhelming strength and a massive weight are required. Welcome, Ninja. I know you just fucking... No, that Digimon name is not cursed. Do you mean the actual written name of Hercules Kabuterimon Ultimate? Or do you mean Dominic? Cause I had Jin name and pick the egg, and Jin picked his brother's name, so this is his brother. This is a big bug man. And he also got to choose the stat we focused, because fuck it. And he chose offense. And now we have, okay, Ultimate is not a part of his name. That is his class. He's an ultimate. However, this is a fan's translation. Things don't work quite right. You have to accept these things. Come on, man, Ninja. Stop being such a nitpicker. Come on, dude. Be reasonable. Give me mine. Mine is so good. It costs the same and just does more damage. And it's still super AoE, boy. Giga Blaster, stronger version of Mega Blaster, the skill we already had. Oh boy, there he is. What is his strength at right now? He has enough strength to do the fun things. Oh yes. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna go play the game. Alright, I've done it. Wait a minute, there's something I'm forgetting here. Yep. I don't got any food. Never mind, we're gonna turn right back around, boy, and we're gonna go get some food, because we ain't got shit for dick right now. Hercabumon? That just looks bad. Herkabuterimon. If it was Herc, yeah. That would be a better... I don't remember how they did it in Digimon World 1. I think his name was literally just H. Kabuterimon, which is Hercules Kabuterimon, but, you know. It's a fan... To be fair, this fan translation has been super weird. Oh, I actually finally learned what the actual names are supposed to be of the Digivolution line. So it's supposed to be like the 2 babies, and this one's Child, Adult, Perfect, Ultimate, which one of them is the dub and one of them is the sub. The one we're used to, or at least the ones that I am because of what we played, it's supposed to be Rookie, Champion. This one is Ultimate. Not the next stage. It goes champion, rookie champion, ultimate, and then a tier afterwards called Mega. That is how it's supposed to be translated. Because, I would be entirely honest, trying to translate two terms for perfection is probably a pain in the ass. And I would imagine they're trying to keep it consistent where Ultimate is like the final tier, because that's how it was back in the day before they introduced the 4th class. But I would rather have it be like a next step beyond, like it's the next advancement in our lifespan. So we've gone beyond Ultimate to now we're a Mega creature. We have superseded Ultimate. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it should be the final tier. It should be Rookie Champ Mega Ultimate, but I can understand at least attempting. I'm gonna put this in my fucking mouth. Holy shit. Put this in your mouth. I'm literally right here. I'm never gonna use the cook anytime of it. Yeah, it's Super Saiyan 2. Why do you need to eat so much, you Hercules Kabuterimon, please? Where is the final oh, thank God. Where is the final farm upgrade, for the love of Jeeble? I need sirloin to be growing in my farm. I don't... My wallet is being consumed. Ugh. No, the large weight is needed to make the Hercules Kabuterimon. He doesn't need the weight anymore. God. Do you really know what you just did, Gabumon? Do you really know what you just did? Are you sure about that? He made a good decision. I got... Wow, that gave me 1 offense. I have never seen a combat stat boost be that bad before. Well, Ninja, if you wanted to be like a cool kid, you could, you know, only drop by the streams nowadays. Because if you wanted to skip all the stupid garbage, like training, you can just drop by every other stream. Because notably, like after this stream, Hercules Kabuterimon, if not dead, is going to be damn close. So, then you can just skip the next stream, because it's going to take us another full hour to get to where the hell it is we're trying to go with our life. Oh, what's this? I got a fucking banana. Yo, let's go. It lowers his happiness, and happiness correlates to, lifespan. But yeah, probably I don't need to feed him too much anymore. They're also considered care mistakes. Oh, I also learned one other thing that's a new feature in this game while I was browsing, trying to figure out how the hell, like, to find my guide. Because I looked up a lot of garbage, hoping it was what I needed to find out. I learned out that in the first game, there was no penalty to not feeding him. But it's the 3 life system. Whenever you lose a battle and you don't resurrect them, they lose one of these 3 hearts. When all 3 hearts are lost, the Digimon dies. If you don't feed your Digimon for an obscenely long period of time, they will lose one of these hearts. Which makes sense. You shouldn't be allowed to just never feed your Digimon ever, and then have it survive onto Ultimate Mega tier. No, Ninja, I'm saying you could just leave. You could just get out. Leave. Please finish pulling them. Am I fucking not strong enough for this yet? Jesus, what is the strength requirement of this fucking thing in the ground? I have 531. That's enough for the other thing. Christ. We're going to the... Well, I guess we're backtracking, because I kind of thought I'd be able to do this. Alright, well, fucking time to waste an autopilot. Oh, there was a mushroom right there. I wanted that. Damn it. Yeah, this is Disgaea now. I need to do about 23 million damage per hit, and then still lose, because the boss gets a free attack every time I spawn any of my allies, and he does about 135 million, which is about 7 times my max HP. Thank you, Ball! Man, out of context, somebody who doesn't know that this guy game's like, man, that sounds bananas. It is. There's a reason Ball's a super boss. He's not meant to be fun. Actually, speaking of fun, I'm specifically reminded, like, it really clicked with me when I was ruminating and reflecting on this playthrough earlier today. Like, I fucking love these games. And I never could remember why after starting this. I'm like, well, what was the thing that did it? I'm like, it was the exploration? No, I really think it is the training. It's really a problem when I'm trying to stream and it takes an hour and a half to do it. But I like the process of training up Digimon, seeing what I'm gonna get, trying to min-max and hit certain thresholds. Like, the fact that I managed to barely scrape by and get this dude, God, my brain just exploded with endorphins. I got the good chemicals right in my brain, and it felt amazing. The good chemicals. Ninja, they all need to die. If they're the one picking these fights. I am actively trying to run away from fights. These are the people walking at what is effectively a sentient god walking amidst them and is trying to mug him. This is the Fallout equivalent. This is like the equivalent of like in Fallout. You're a dude decked out in full power armor. This motherfucker in rattered up tags and has a pool cue is like, I'm gonna mug this man. This is natural selection. Oh, well, that's convenient. Yeah, that's a very small mistake that led to a very big punishment. No, you don't find any babies in the wild. You only find rookies or champions. These are rookies. They're not babies. If anything, I'd consider them teenagers. Maybe like early teens, maybe late teens. And then I would assume champion is like a young adult. Maybe like early 20s. Maybe really late 19. Nah, it's got to be in the 20s. It'd probably be early 20s. No. That's entirely through. Rookie is entirely through their teens. There's baby 1, baby 2, which would be like, 5 to 12, because there's 2 different stages for that. Then immediately my brain goes to, that'd be around the teenage age. Well, they're not like adult, they're getting there. I'd probably say that because they're prime anime protagonists, material. They're 14, leaving home, and they're ready to kill God. That's every anime ever. Don't you know 14-year-old is the optimal age for leaving home and never learning about skills needed to survive? And Ninja, it's a very important lesson. They're 12, they left home, and they fucked with the wrong guy. They're gonna learn. I take no damage. They are 14 years old, ready to leave home and kill God. Yeah, that's anime right there. God, I love the quote bot. That's a good one right there. Oh, yeah. There have only been 1 or 2 games that I feel have properly exonified the concept of killing, like, a deity, something omnipotent. One of them was Epic Battle Fantasy IV, where you just can't. It doesn't work like that. You cannot. And then, I think it was 4. It wasn't 5. Yeah, no, it was 4. And then the other one is, what's it called? Persona 3. Another sample of you just can't. It cannot die. It is literally omnipotent. You can make it stop doing stupid bullshit, but you cannot kill it. You don't win these fights. You survive. Important distinction when and it's not, I don't mean like someone who's like fluffed up saying like, I am a god, I'm so powerful. No, I literally mean like creators of aspects of life. They have molded like creation to create the rules of the world. Those kind of tier. Very few games tackle that big shit. Unless you're like every Shin Megami Tensei game ever, in which case you're cheating. I got a chestnut. Yeah. Please don't turn our walrus into shit. Yeah, we have one that's a Weevil quote. It was a good one. That one just sounds broken out of context. Yeah, we've gotten a lot of quotes from this playthrough. I have a tendency to just ramble. Training kind of lets me just go off. Welcome to the desert. I'm not supposed to be here right now. I'm supposed to go to the sewers. Fuck that. Oh, he's a shop upgrade. Neat. Really weird that Leomon, super jacked, shirtless, furry DeviantArt OC who has a sword. Yeah, I'm gonna run a shop. I'm a business owner. I'm really into like entrepreneurism. I'll give you a good deal. God, I always love the aesthetic of these games. This is a desert. What are deserts? Hot. What is also hot in your house? Fucking light bulbs. Touch that shit, that shit's real hot. And it's a bunch of broken ones. They were apparently full of sand. That's why it's so scorched, because light bulbs of this size would be as hot as the fucking sun. Aesthetic, baby. Aesthetic. I think... yeah, this is the big open area. There ain't jack shit for dick over here. No. Welcome to the desert. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be in the sewers. Dude, it never stops. This one game should have like a welcome to the 15 quotes that I made out of context fucking Digimon world. Oh, that is actually a baby. Oh, no, you actually recruit babies. You don't fight babies. Hello! Blackware Garurumon. Man, how many of these prefixes are they going to staple to this man? I want to talk to you. Okay, I gotta find the other boy. Will you stop hopping my ears? I'm gonna put these weird cacti in my mouth. See, like, this is really refreshing for this game. Having a stupidly open area. Like, every other area in this game has just been hallways, and then they had an enemy be a big circle. So it was hallway, big circle, hallway, big circle. This one is just a vast open area, like Railroad Plains. That was another good area, now that I think about it. Like, submerged ruins, the sewers, the swamp, kind of. I like when they're open. It makes me really feel like there's a vast world to explore. Also, I forgot I got mail earlier. Yeah, I had to reopen these. You recruit babies. You don't fight babies. Yeah, good. Okay, there's more shit at the shop. I need more money. Ugh. Oh no, fuck whatever that is. Oh god, no. I'm just not gonna play this fucking game. I'm not about that life. There's the toilet, of course. It's in a teepee. Gotta use a teepee for your teepee. Your hee-hee. It's just Michael Jackson. Your hee-hee. It's up to you, man. If you find one so good you want to add it, it's whatever you want. The audience's control of the quote bot. I have no say. The PPTP. Yeah, again, the game's plot being a dingleberry. I found a memory Stella, but I'm not allowed to interact with it yet because the plot hasn't said so, so I need to come back here later. Because our whole objective is, well, our objective right now is to get garbage data, yeah. But the fact that I can't turn on the memory Stella in advance is a fat load of horseshit. Because this is implying to me the memory Stella is broken. I cannot fix it at all until the thing that made it more broken, so the garbage data, shows up. Then, breaking it further leads to it being fixed. That is not at all how electronics work. Oh man, I got a screw loose in my chair. Better break one of the wheels off, then fix both. That doesn't sound right to me. Let me use my fucking map. Damn. Because our objective here is to get the garbage data, so it's fine that I'd need to come back later for the garbage data. That's the point. It's just not here yet. But, which is weird that it's inconsistent when they're here or not, but I don't care. That doesn't matter. But it's the fact that I can't turn it on. That's the idiocy that I'm experiencing. Like, I'd like to be able to fucking use my map. Hello? Are you... Oh, yeah. Oh. I need to wait until fucking day. I have a nocturnal Digimon! This is bullshit. My Digimon's nocturnal! No. Thank you. You could see he was right on my tail. He was ready to clap cheeks and then ask names immediately afterwards. Yo, Airdramon. Nice to actually be able to recruit one of these damn things. What the fuck? That is a very heavy statement. Don't cut in line, or else your partner will leave you. I'm sorry. Just Jesus Christ. What collected from file? I guess I'll buy a couple of these. They might be useful for something. I don't... Fucking water? That's not a me quote. You can't add that to the quote pot. That is the game's quote. That's cheating. I miss my wife. I miss my wife tales. What the fuck do you do, Airdramon? Treasure hunting? Special. How much money? Okay, I'm sorry to say I don't got funds for that, boy. Oh. Yeah, sure. Okay, bye. He's nice. I'm trying to hit the map button, but the memory style is not working, game! So... Do I just want to wait around for daytime to deal with Black Waru Garurumon? As much of a mouthful as this man is. I mean, what other options do I have to do right now? Black Waru Garurumon will get me 2 people back to the city. What other things do I need to do? I need to do the sewers. That's like the plot progression area. And Airdramon is a thing. Oh. Maybe this works. There you go. Wait, he might not be a nocturnal anymore. This is a reasonable time to go to bed at like 10. It's a little late, but you know. 7 a.m. Perfect. He's not nocturnal anymore, thank God. Hello? Yeah. Garurumon is not supposed to stand on his back feet. That must be what were means. Black were Garurumon. I fucking knew he was gonna block me off. I need to give him a hat. I immediately thought, was I like 10,000 IQ? I'm like, I could dump water on him? No. He is literally gonna do the Pokemon thing of lay in the way and not let me pass because, God, this game needs to roadblock exploration, despite exploration being the reason you play these games. I love it. Thank you. It's fine if you don't want me to go somewhere. Make it a little more seamless rather than the game just saying no to my fucking face. Eat my ass, game. Damn, that was a good deal. What does a gold acorn do? Oh, it just sells for a lot. Yo, that was a real good deal. Damn. Well, once I get a hat, I guess I'll come back to him. The only other thing I can think of is this boy over here. Have I been up? Yeah, I have before. Where's Hoppy Boy that was really annoying? I'm back at the entrance. Okay. It's nice to know there's a really easy way to get back to Adermon. There you are, you little bouncy bugger. That is a colossal bulb in the distance right there. Damn. Yes, I know where he is. Oh, I'm just not. I thought Bodemon might have been able to give me the hat. Nope. It's literally a come back here later option. Ah, great. Give your personal opinion, Weevil. There's two different modes. The Hero one was recorded first, like the Sonic Adventure 2 dub, like real-time dub. The whole gimmick with it is it's a bunch of voice actors who are meant to voice act each of the characters, but they've never seen the game, or at least most of them haven't. So it's them going through every single cutscene and just trying to make sense and act in character of what's going on. Oh, there's this guy. And then, the Hero one was recorded first, so you get a lot more of the live reactions, and in my opinion is way better. The Dark storyline was recorded afterwards and is worse, but everyone likes Dark more because they have bad taste. Dark is just full of piss jokes, and that's it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not nearly as good as Hero. No way, Hero! That's where the whole I miss my white tails joke comes from. You can't say that to me! I miss my... Where did Amy go? How much was sunlight? So I need to put it in the sun? Oh, there's sun in the desert. Oh, no way! No. The high points in Dark are lower than the high points in Hero. The Hero had a lot of down moments, too. They both did. Pretty much anything that's not Sonic, Shadow, or Eggman is... And Knuckles is pretty good, but he barely talks, and even then. If it's not those three, it's not a fun time. The rest of them don't got the comedy chops, or the acting skills to really pull off the punch. They do have some fun moments, though, but... Yeah, no, Eggman, Shadow, and Sonic are the fucking money characters. By far. The reason I could see Dark being better is because you get more Eggman screen time, and that is definitely an argument. That is definitely correct. That is the right answer to that question. Oh, wait, I don't remember what I was going to do. I completely lost my train of thought. I need to go check out the shop. I gotta see them sick new deals. You get more, like, gold lines, though. Like, Sonic busting out of the helicopter at the start, followed up by I'll make you eat those words. Oh my god. Sonic's first, like, 2 cutscenes made me lose my shit. It was a good time. Alright, we got large. And I got offense plug-in. Oh, that's fucking hot-ass garbage. I mean, I would imagine these are good. Like, Universal in particular, you just slap this bad boy on, and that way you don't have to use a buffing move, but I imagine you have to pop like 2 or 3 of these fucking things, and even then... I'm just not a fan of that whole concept. They seem really strong, though, like, just conceptually. I guess now we're going to the sewer, yeah. Alright, oh, what are you asking for? He's a hungry boy. He hungers. Here, you know, let me fix my shit, because it's pretty bad right now. Oh, I can also sell I forgot more things. I can sell the damn acorn, too. Here you go, here's your meat. Good job, Cactus. I'm proud of you. That was a good cactus. That cactus did a good job. Y'all ever just eat a raw-ass cactus whole? Yeah. It's one of those days. Dude. There are a bunch of really fucking good songs. Like City Escape, Live and Learn are the standard ones. But I think it's like Come On and Go is the name of the song. It's the one that plays during the, like, jungle escape or whatever, some garbage like that. That one is also real underrated. And I know some people don't like them. A lot of the Knuckles stage songs, well, I mean, they're a little iffy on the lyrical aspect. They're pretty chill. They're bumping. Oh yeah, I more so meant the original. I'm just talking about the OST as a whole. Then you get a bunch of stuff like, oh, actually, one of my favorite songs that's another one that people never talk about is the BioLizards theme. That song is so fucking good. Like, why is that song that you just hear in the background and just sounds like ambiance so fucking good? Sonic games OSTs have always been knock out of the park, but stuff like the BioLizard theme, weirdly enough, impressed me more than most other songs in the other games. Oh, how the fuck do I enter the sewer? I was literally told to go to the sewer. I've been in the sewer multiple times. If it's not that gate, where is the game asking me to go? Because if you remember, I was asked to go to the sewers way back when I did the whole Sukamon and Ikakumon events. So I've really been to the sewers. I've confirmed it. Where the hell am I going? No, I know I have to go through the swamp. This is the only other part of the sewers I've never been to. I'm supposed to meet up with Mireille somewhere, the office lady who knows way too much about what's going on. She said, meet me at the sewers. I've now been to both entrances of the sewers. I've found the memory stella and thoroughly explored every single screen in the sewers. Either this bitch is just out here in some fuck-off corner right in the front of the sewers, or I'm gonna be mad. Goddamn. But if there's anything, one thing to take away, listen to the fucking BioLizard theme. That one's... Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Before you got what cutscene? No, the whole like turning into Sukamon and picking up the shit thing? No, that was afterwards. I would know because we did, I mean, I had a different cutscene, but that was with the other boy in the other area. Now, I need to meet up with Mirai. She told me to meet her at the sewers. And I remember specifically that scene happening because I complained about it. Because the sewers seemed like a side-off, like, you know, offshoot area that seemed optional. But then the game demands I go there anyway. So, like, is she, like, in a corner somewhere? She fucking, like, hiding? Because she's not here. Stop saying. I'll make you eat those words. And now she's here! What the fuck? This is literally the only entrance I could have come in from. Why are you here now? Butter Joe. There are 6 fucking humans here? God damn. Okay, bye. Oh, hey, there's a little boop I made back with Sukamon. There it is. A legend. One thing I specifically remember from it is the voice actor for Eggman saying, hey, the island's gonna explode in about 7 seconds, like, go fuck yourself. And then the people breaking character saying, dude, the island is literally about to explode. And then the Eggman voice actor losing his shit because he did not know the island was actually going to explode and was saying it as a one-off joke, as a, oh, you know, whatever, there's no way this actual island's gonna explode, it's over the top. And then it does. And then gold was to be had, pouring out of my sides. Where's this fucking memory still? Oh, it's probably green arrows. Yeah, I remember these green arrows too. They were here when I was with Sukamon. Fuck off, Sukamon. I don't care about you yet. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Time to have a really piss-easy fight, because I won the other one with, Alter Kabuterimon. You think Hercules Kabuterimon ain't gonna carry us through this fight? Come on, baby. What do you think you're doing? There's Garurumon. There he be. I don't think I want this degenerate in my city. The enemy seems motivated. Yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, sure. Yeah, uh-huh. Time to win, baby! Hit him with a poison circle, poison him, and then win the fight. He's stuck. Garurumon is really contributing to society right now. Ah, there he goes. He finally did it. You poison him, damn it. This is what happens when you fight big boys. This Hercules Kabuterimon is a lad right now. Giga Blaster. Blam. Half his HP's gone. This bitch over here with Angelomon does 200 damage. I hit for about that same, but yeah, it's more of my finisher or whatever. See, my attack does about a third more damage than hers, so I'm better. And mine has, like, super range, too. That was really difficult. That was a real difficult fight. Yeah. That's just how it be sometimes. Sometimes wolves just do time for more fucking plot, baby. Ooh, I care immensely. Oh, yeah. Literally garbage. The game's story, that's what it is. Even if it's good, it's garbage just because I don't want it. You've created Sapiens. Congratulations. Yeah, go to Digimon's house, get another plot dump, have the game let you go to new areas, have a plot dump, let me fucking play the game at my own pace. Damn it. What if I want to go back to city when I want to, or explore new situations when I want to? No, you gotta do the lore. Oh, yeah, that's right. I still need to do the Coliseum at some point. I should probably do that soon. Oh, no, they're making me go to the Coliseum. My decision-making of, oh, I should go to the Coliseum is now being, hey, you're going to the Coliseum. I love this game. And because the Coliseum is difficult as piss. I'm not opposed to a game that has story. Like, obviously not. I wouldn't like most of the games I do. But when it's a game that already excelled without a story and then you shoehorn it in and remove the aspects I like to then, you know, make story good. Where's a fucking word for there, but I'm drawing a blank. They're removing features to put more emphasis on the story, flesh out the story. I don't fucking want the story. Get the story out of here. Just make it a game. That was fucking Ninja. It was a PS1 game before. Don't you start with me. Even if they're of same, like, technical fidelity or some garbage, lower the graphics, get rid of the story. Like, the fact that they made this game at all, fine. Fucking great. Remove the story, you got more space for good shit. I don't need all them cutscenes. I don't need all these other character models. Get them out of the game. Also, I'm gonna be entirely honest, I have mostly instantly fucking forgot any lore. There's something about Vidium, I don't know what that is. There's some kind of a there's his dad, I don't know. And there's some kind of a company that I don't know. I literally haven't cared about, oh, it's a program, okay. You're really gonna attack us with fucking Greymon? Or is that supposed to be Metal Greymon? That is not fucking Metal Greymon. Anyone who says that shit, it's a fat load of shit. That is not Metal Greymon. It's clearly supposed to be because he's got metal bits, but wow, what did they do to you, Metal Greymon? You used to look so good. Now you're just Greymon with an arm problem. Digimon fucked you up in all the wrong ways. Ooh. Well, that's just unfortunate. I'm so glad I poisoned him early on. I'm getting so much free damage. Every time you see one of them 100 whatever damage ticks, that's poison. Considering my party member hits for high 200s, 3 ticks of poison are already doing more damage than my party member. Meaning if I come over here, slap this bad boy, and I'm already contributing more than this dude has this entire fucking fight. Poison's nutty, baby! Not to mention the poison attack itself already does comparable damage to this fucker. Ah, shit. Owie. That's not very nice. Yeah, that's right. You better heal me, you deprecious man. Will you poison him already? God damn it. There you go. What do you mean, did it? Do it. There you go. Kablam! Nice assist! Wow, that did jack shit damage. My party member is here to take hits and be a healing bot. He's here so I don't have to pop healing items. That's his job. Shell out some cash and I'll carry you to victory, baby girl. That's how this works, sonny. I'm the only one with the mega. This is anime as hell. What the fuck's this? Okay. Alright, bye. Well, that was an experience, I guess. Whatever, then. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to the Coliseum fun times. Also, the plot was some shit happened. No, that's Rosemon. What are you talking about? I ain't Misuru. Close enough. Alright. Alright, Weevil. Which one? Pick one of these names. Whichever one. Just pick one. Doesn't matter which. Don't be a dingus and pick one that's hard. I have no idea which one's hard, by the way. So, if you pick one that's hard and I can't win, I'm going to blame you. Battle me in my Agumon. I've already done this one before and I lost, but I am way stronger now. What's up, buddy boy? Oh. That's the anime dude. That's neat. They have completely clashing art styles. That's weird. I'd probably be fucking going nuts if I was a fan of the anime or had seen it at all. That is the hypest shit, and I will totally defend this. Oh my god, I'm about to dumpster this man. It's fucking Taichi. Maybe you should digivolve your, like, anime. This is like Ash and his fucking Pikachu. You're gonna need a Raichu at some point, because this thing's hot garbage. Gotta say, I always love it when games give callback to other protagonists. That's always just the best. That is the best time. And I just took his stuff. I think I'm the bad guy here. Look at all this garbage I got. Most of it all doesn't even look good. I don't know why so many games have to have that kind of feature, where it's just like, hey, you know, Gotta have accessories. I mean, it can make sense sometimes, but I don't know. I've never been a big fan of the whole Thingle-Tangle. Also, considering the fact that Taichi was here, I'm going to assume some of these other people will be references to other Digimon media, but I don't even care. I hope I get something actually substantial from the Coliseum, though. Because if it's literally just going to be, like, accessories and battle experience, it's going to be pretty disappointing. So, you know what? I appreciate the concept of adding in an established character, but you got to do it with tact. Like, I beat him with no effort. That's dissatisfying. I wanted it to be like, if they're going to be a protagonist from another series, make him a super boss. Make him the hardest thing in the game. We've already seen that, Ninja. We saw that in the first episode, Ninja. You weren't even there. You don't know. Yeah, fuck off, Mirai. Eat my ass. You can't tell me what to do. What? Oh, I guess I can fight it again to get more of the cards? Oh, whatever. But yeah, if you're gonna bring back a previous protagonist, I'd want them... No, that's fine. But I want it to be satisfying to be like, hey, I want the previous protagonist to be like the strongest entity, so it's a real meaty fight. Because this one, it just seems like Taichi was a fucking chump. He sucked. Like the entire anime, it makes the entire anime feel so much less impactful when you realize the protagonist was fucking dog shit garbage. Yeah, and then Taichi wins in the anime. Have it be like how they do in any game that does that. No, I think that they typically are super bosses or secrets. Fucking the Tales of series, yeah, they're super bosses. Typically at the end of the Coliseum, they're typically one of the hardest fights in the entire series. Protagonists from the previous series. Disgaea, we were talking about that earlier. Previous protagonists show up, and they're either DLC or like level 6,000. And they're meant to be you're not meant to do this fight very easily. And 9 times out of 10, you're fighting them 1v like 10. So, you're gonna win that fight. It's why, I like what they did. Oh, yeah, thanks to the fucking moldy meat, you dip. I do like the concept, like in Pokemon. I like how they brought back Red in Pokemon Silver, but I don't like how they keep bringing him back over and over. Like, oh, you gotta be able to fight Red. You have to do it. Wait, what'd that say? Oh, Baby Level 2 only, okay. It makes Red's character seem a lot weaker. Where when you beat him at the end of, Mount Silver and all that shit, he seems super fucking strong. But when every game has a fight against him, it's just like, okay, Red's maybe not actually that good. It's kind of just expected at this point. Nah, man, it's got to be special. The moment you make it consistent, it stops being special, and it devalues the experience you had in the first game. Pokemon game number 1, protagonist Red and Blue, surprise, they kind of fucking suck. Because literally any Joe Schmo who's been a Pokemon trainer for 2 weeks and is the protagonist can win, I guess. Nah, man. Red in the future games just looks like he's like 25. This man would have like a team of level 100 legendaries. Don't you start with me. They're all EV trained, meta perfect. Disingenuous. Devaluing of good times. It's gotta be done with tact. This fucking dude, I need to poison him. This one's actually being a decently substantial fight. Like, he hits pretty fucking hard. I need you to poison him. I need you to get closer to him before being a dingleberry. Why is it that when I use Magma Circle, I never do what this dude's doing? Why do my Digimon do stupid shit? This dude is playing keep away. He is running away as fast as he can and spanning like AoE magma bomb garbage. Whenever I do it, my dude wanders in a circle, letting people bum rush him. And why is it that when I have a melee range attack, my dude never gets fucking close enough to actually land it? Also, just as an aside, fucking poison him! Why is this not working? Bye-bye, ninjas. You have fun now. If I was just using mine this whole fight, I would have won right there, because mine hits harder. Oh, yeah, then he interrupts me. Yeah, great. I love this mechanic. Because in the first game, it was consistent. In this game, it's so inconsistent, it's unfair. It's like if you're ever doing any fight ever and the enemy random crits you. It's just like, well, I really could have accounted for that. It's a real fun mechanic. It's like, oh, I guess that one just stunned me this time. Can I just say, making stuff like this required? This is literally tedious garbage. It's do a bunch of generic, no-name, worthless fights. I don't play these games for the combat. I play these games for raising Digimon, and then there's combat, like, intermixed throughout that. I play combat as a means to explore and a consequence for not training my Digimon optimally. I don't play these games to have it be like a competitive fighter. The fact that the game's progression is tethered behind, oh, do like 30 junk fights. This game's combat is bad. I don't want to do it. Like, it's neat, but at this point of the game, it's like, alright, I've hit the mine button, and he is now going to use mine until the fight ends. This is literally just waiting. We sit here and we wait. Or if it was a real fight, I can win impossibly difficult fights by shoveling my wallet at the enemy. Effectively, at this point, it's how much money is it willing to take to get you to throw the fight? That was the least relevant information. I'm getting a bunch of trading cards, I guess. Woo. Yeah. Oh. There's no trainer. It's literally just the Digimon who entered. That's neat. That's at least a neat spin on things. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, some of these fights are piss hard, like Mecha Growlmon Y or whatever, some fucking garbage. But this one's just like, oh, it's like a baby. It's like a rookie or some shit, so I just win, and then I have to do... Wait, what'd that say? Oh, I didn't get to see what the fuck he just said. That's another problem. Why would he have unique dialogue right there? Like, this has become so autopilot, I'm just gonna mash through dialogue to rush through all these. I don't want to have to, like, do all this garbage. And I was literally just about to complain, why does it take so long to get into new fights? And then they throw new dialogue in it when I'm already in the mindset of turn my brain off, mash the A button, and just get through the fight. Like, I don't care what anyone's saying, I just want to get this over with. And then they give me new dialogue, which is probably like, oh, you unlocked a new thing, or some garbage. I don't know. Training at least serves a purpose, but these don't. This is probably the worst part of the game. Like, I've complained variously through aspects they've stripped away, the story being included, which is probably the second worst. But, honestly, it probably actually still is the story. Like, Digimon World 1 had a Coliseum, but it was entirely optional. And there's a reason I've never even touched the Coliseum in the first one. I've only gone into the room of the Coliseum maybe one time just to see what's in there once I had beaten the game. And then I never entered there again because this is so little value to me. And then the story, the thing I've been complaining about this whole thing that doesn't need to exist and adds nothing to this game and actively detracts from it, they decide, hey, we're gonna make it so you can't even play the fucking game unless you do combat so you can see more story so you can play the game. Both of these are the incorrect answer. Two negatives don't make a positive, especially when both negatives are not needed to get to that positive. Come on now. I love these games so much, though. It's complaints of passion. It comes from a place of pride. I love these games. I love the feeling of exploring a world, seeing what the world has to see, even doing combat a little bit on the side, because my Digimon gets stronger. Love that feeling of progression. Really making a difference by having a city slowly grow. More people show up, and it makes, you know, the feeling of returning home better because you can see new things there. New people are around the town. And then that recursives itself back into training because you need a new Digimon. But you have new resources in town, making training a new Digimon easier, more convenient, or you have new features. And it's recursive. You explore, and you explore, find new Digimon, and then you train up, get strong, so you can explore. Find new Digimon, they come back to town, make training easier. And it's this back and forth until you get to late game where you can do most things and you just clean up the end of the game. And by the time you get to that point, the game's pretty much done. By the time you get to that point, you can fight the final boss and the game's over. It's done. I don't need a coliseum and a story. Wham! We're in that nice, really sick, like, recursive, circleistic logic feedback loop good stuff. Is a story, or is a coliseum, or I have to do like 15 to 30 fights. Yeah, it's not in there. And hell, even if you really wanted more Digimon World, once you beat the final boss, you come right on back, and then there's more shit to find. The story in the first game is literally just it's the biggest combat trial in the game, and then it unlocks one new thing, and like, that's it. It's so good. Digimon World 1 isn't perfect. It had a lot of problems that I occasionally interspersed throughout that playthrough. But God, was that game, like, that was a passion. I love that game. It was a good fucking time. Yeah. I kind of feel bad for people who just show up and then, like, this is a game they like, and then it's just me complaining. Like, this is just, what? Oh, no, oops. I was too busy mashing the A button. I don't like it when, I have to complain so much, because people, like, show up, new people, like, oh man, this dude's streaming this game, they come in and I'm just bitching. I never like to do that. I want games to be better from a place of love rather than a place of ire and spite. You know? Unless it's a game I actively dislike. Golden Sun. Golden Sun 2. The whole concept of Golden Sun. Where I want people to show up and hear me complaining so then they can debate me. But in this one, it's just like, just go play Digimon World 1. It's so much better. Weren't you, I don't even know what the game is specifically asking me how to progress. Free battles and tournaments are two different things, and I haven't unlocked anything through free battles, so I'm just gonna assume... Oh, wait, what was that? Oh, it's a promotion match, okay. So, yeah, okay, free battles are how you progress. Then what's the point of tournaments? I don't know. Game isn't really, like, talk to me about that, you know? Like, I don't know what free battles and tournaments are. I mean, tournaments are kind of obvious. You're going to fight multiple dudes, but I don't know which one of them is required to make progress in this stupid bullshit. This is why Fighting Tom said he never actually beat this game beyond the Coliseum, because at a certain point of the game just hardline roadblocks you and says, no, you need to do the Coliseum. You have to. You have to do all of it. And that's not a good time. That's not good. You don't want to get to that point. You don't ever want to get to that point. It's like if a game's gonna ever have you do like a side objective, like say it's like a mini game or something, like fishing, I don't know. Well, what's a game I can think of where you have to do like mini games to like progress? I can't think of any other. I think some of the Final Fantasy X did one of them with like the sport game, water ball, whatever the hell that game's called. Oh. Yeah, but when most games do like side objectives, they have them be really filler. It's really not anything substantial until you and like the one that's demanded for progression is so easy. It is designed to be the easiest thing in the world. So you can get, like, dip your toes into it, you know, see what it has to offer, experience the minigame, and then if you like it, you can come back. Where in this game, it's, I really fucking hope you like Coliseums. Okay, so you need to get 5 wins. Okay, that's how... It's weird that I had to go up a floor to learn about that mechanic, but alright. Alright, here we go. Don't even get me started on the fact that some of these have completely arbitrary requirements. Like, you're only allowed to enter this fight with more than 30 weight. Also, this is when they start doing gimmicks. Like, I'm not allowed to issue commands anymore. So, literally, I'm allowed to do this. And I can just let it go fast, just real fast. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off because that's annoying as piss. But this is the avenue of progression. It's the already gimmicky fight system made more gimmicky and is now an RNG fest. But specifically what I was talking about before, like, some of these battles are completely arbitrary. Like, the one that was specifically for Baby 2, that's at least interesting. You never should get into fights with babies. That's just a bad thing. You're not really supposed to, like, do that. But, my God, so that's fair. That's neat to have a competition that demands it out of you. But this one, plus 30 weight, do you know how little that matters? I guess now it does matter a bit more in this game because you can't force feed people to artificially augment their weight, but let me tell you right now, any sizable Digimon who should be competing where they're competing right now should have no problem being at about like 70 pounds, which is like around where mine is, and I was feeding him normally. I wasn't even feeding him stuff designed to increase his weight. I was trying to make him stop asking for fucking food all the damn time. Also, the fact that like, there's another thing. Oh, it's just because, oh man, I'm on a roll. But I've actually only just seen this now because I've never had a fight go on this long. You see, there was a really interesting mechanic in the first game that was just so convenient. You see, if you had the Digimon be on, like, your call, whatever they want to do is whatever they're going to do, they would have a unique thing where they would buff up first, and they would, like, spam their buffs. However, buffs only stacked about 3, maybe 4 times. My memory is a little hazy on that aspect, but it's irrelevant. But once them buffs reached max, they wouldn't do it anymore. However, in this game, that green shield move I'm using is supposedly buffing defense. They've removed the aspect of being able to see what's being buffed and how much it's being buffed by, but they've also apparently removed the ability for Digimon to realize I can't buff anymore and to stop using their buff move. So my Digimon, 9 times out of 10, is just not attacking because he's like, I need to buff, when he has already been maxed buffed for most of the fight. Don't even get me started on the fact that this bitch is allowed to use her finisher, but because I'm not in control, I'm not allowed to use my finisher. This game. I love it. So many good mechanics. Random chance, the removal of sapient AI, and the deprival of finishers. Ding, ding, ding. That's 3 strikes. I'm leaving the Coliseum now. Fuck that. I stomped her. If it wasn't for just RNG, this makes buffs unusable in the Coliseum now. Oh, hey. Hey, Taichi. Okay, anime boy. Yeah. So, I was gonna say, let's go do the fun part of the game. No, we're not done yet. Now I have to go watch fucking cutscenes. Hello, plot boy. How you doing? Weevil, why are you still here when this is all I'm doing is just complaining? Do you really enjoy my suffering that much? Is this where you get your sick kicks? You masochist, you sadomasochistic fuckboy. Because this is just sad. Where Golden Sun was just righteous and, like, anger, this one's just disappointment. I just feel bad. I feel bad for Digimon World. Weevil, don't think that. You know what? Never mind. Come back. I'm sorry, Weevil, please! I think this is one of my least favorite games to have done a playthrough on. This is the problem with Blind. People didn't tell me what to stream. I'm trying. I've always asked people, hey, what should I stream to guarantee interest at least? Well, with this game I was allowed to choose for myself, and God, I almost don't want to finish this game when this game is going to start demanding of me to do the Coliseum. Like, I almost just don't want to do that. I think I might actually make the threshold of this game. I might just ignore the plot, ignore all this stupid bullshit once I get the chance, and just play the game to where I have fun, and just not play this fucking game the way that it wants me to. We'll play it like we do with, like the Fallouts or them Skyrim games. Fuck the main plot, go off and venture out into the wilderness on your own. Unfortunately, I kind of have to, like, acknowledge the plot because, like, the dude who's on the ground without a hat, just because the game said so, I'm just not allowed to go through there. So, I don't know. I think this might be, like, the only stream I've ever actually canceled was Persona 1. And that was only after I had beaten the game and I was doing a side area. Like, Persona 1 had an interesting thing where really early on in the game, if you do a really sneaky secret thing, you can get an entirely separate playthrough through the game. by changing one event and doing that. And then once you go through that, it's a really short plot, like easily barely a third of the length of the main game, but it's a side story and it's piss difficult. But it was difficult in the frustrating kind. I got to the final boss of the side playthrough after I had beaten the game, saw how much grinding I would have needed to do it, and just said no and canceled the playthrough. I think this might be the first game I just don't finish. Because unlike Golden Sun, where part of the fun of that game was seeing how bad it was, this game, that's actually a bad thing. Like, I want this game to be good. I didn't want Golden Sun to be good after a while. I was enjoying the anger and how abnormally stupid that game was, and I fluffed it up a bit. This one's the kind of anger that just makes me sad. I just feel bad when I have to complain about this game. I adore Digimon World 1, and seeing just how far it's fallen, tisk tisk. Not to mention, if I finish this early, I can get on to off, and that'll be a fun time. That's something to look forward to, though. That's a lot more positivity in the veins. Because it's weird that I went back-to-back with game I complain about to game I complain about. Yeah, Gravel Wasteland, already been there. Yeah. I'm literally just gonna rush down the plot, I think. I'm gonna stop exploring, go down the plot as much as I can, and wherever it takes us is wherever the fuck it takes us. And then once we get the cutoff point, that's when I'm done. Like, this is the kind of plot that I talked about earlier would be like a Devil's or everything. Like, there's a lot of intrigue, like a sapient virus controlling people, sucking people into a digital world, like a company trying to take over a digital, artificial, fully sapient reality, and then use it for nefarious deeds. That's at least an interesting plot hook. It's a little on the generic side, because that's what seemingly every Digimon game is all about. You know, I'm gonna take over the Digimon world, for the most part. That's what the first game was. But it's weird just how much effort they're putting into this. It's like there's 4 ways to tell a story. You tell a complex story simply. You tell a simple story simply. You tell a simple story complexly, or to a complex... It's the 4th thing. A complex story and a simple story told complexly or simply. This is a very simple story told very complex, and it's just bad. They're just adding unneeded fluff details, and it's just not needed. Just do the first. The first game was a simple story told simply. That was perfect. That's like Mario games, you know? Princess got kidnapped, go get him. That's the fucking plot. It's simple. You know what's going on within, like, the first 2 seconds. Alright. In this one, it's, hey, some fucking boys, which we still don't even know specifically who, are trying to fuck up shit. Go stop them. I don't know why we need all this extra fluff and circumstance and all that shit. Nah. That shit's not kosher, baby. That just ain't right. That's just not right. And so we venture forth. I'm going to just rush down. We're going straight to the memory still in the Gravel Wasteland. If this is how I've been playing this... That dude has a crown. If this would have been how I'm playing the game up to this point, we would seriously almost do like a full 2, 3, maybe 4 hours before each memory Stella, just so I can play the bits of the game that I like. But at this point, I don't even know where I could still go. I could go back through all of the areas I've already explored and hope to find into all of, like, the shadow Digimon I've run into, like Monzaemon, Gaburumon, so on and so forth. But, oh, and then there's also the angler dude, seemingly, who's stuck in the ground that I need more strength to pull up. There's Growlmon, who I need to find iron or stone. Still have seen nothing like that in the entire game. And Off the top of my head, that's about it. I'm probably forgetting one. There's also the dude who gave me like a sunflower plant or whatever that I need to put in the sun. And other than that, I'm like, there's like no one else. There's the dude in the fucking sun who needs a hat, but I'm assuming I'll get that automatically. But, you know, I guess I'll just do plot. Don't get me started on how fucking long it takes to get places. Because I'm not willing to shell out the cashola for Birdramon because, oh my god, is money tight in this game. Holy Jesus. Fuck off, Kabuterimon. You stinky boy. So I guess I'll ask in the meantime, how you doing, Weevil? You play any fun new games recently? You have anything fun going on? How's the Weevil side of life going? Because I need some we need to inject some positivity into this. We need to stop being such a Debbie Downer. Gotta have a good time. Gotta start having fun. Like fun on my aspect, like what new things have I done that are like fun? I actually fully beat the Yu-Gi-Oh! GBA game I was talking about, and I've moved on to other stuff and other avenues of fucking. I've heard, yeah, Reciteer, you talked about that. Trying to think of any other games. Specifically, there was it was such a generic title, the Yu-Gi-Oh game that I was playing. It was like Yu-Gi-Oh Master World Tournament Championship 2006. It was just this absolute mouthful of garbage. I also played Eternal Duel of Soul, but you know, whatever. That one's way back in the day. Other games I've been playing recently, because I play a lot of basic stuff off screen. I save a lot of the more complex and involved games for streaming just because I enjoy streaming too much. The big boys have been shunted off to streaming. So I don't play a whole lot of the big boys unless it's streamy beamy time. I've been playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 recently because I was a big fan of the first one, and I do not understand how people dislike that. That is the kind of game that has a little bit of freemium content, but it's entirely irrelevant. You can ignore all of it and still play through the entire game for free just fine. The only time you ever need freemium bullshit in that is if you ever try to play, like, the arena, which is, like, PvP shit. How well can you kill zombies for points? But just ignore that. Who gives a shit? The game still works just fine. It's hard as piss, too. That was part of the thing I liked about it. That game is real fucking hard. Yeah, I think I'm done with this game. This is literally just giving me run around now. It's, hey, you came here? No, leave. No, I'm done. Yeah. I've never been so disinterested in a fucking plot as much as this is. We're going to off next. Fuck this. We're gonna have fun with our games. So at the end of the day, that's what I've always touted video games should be. They're meant to have fun. The moment I stop having fun, it's over. It's done. I did that same shit in Persona 1. Stopped playing that because it stopped being fun. I did that same thing in Paper Mario Master Quest. I started using save states and I just didn't fight some of the super bosses because it wasn't fun. This game is now starting to be not fun. I adore training up Digimon. And hell, if Hercules Kabuterimon died, like, just before we got here, you bet your ass I would have trained up an entire another one, because that is the best part of these games. So good, but man, Weevil, I don't know if I could probably personify, like, just trying to have it be vocally, because I'm making similar complaints, because that's just my commentary style. I make similar complaints throughout all the games. Digimon World is the most soul-sucking to try to advance through the main plot. This game is dry. Wow, is it? Because it's like eating just a big old mouthful of crackers. You gotta eat like a whole box of crackers. Saltines, Ritz, whatever kind of crackers you got. Get the real dry, salty kind. They probably taste good, but you need supplementary garbage or else your mouth becomes dry as hell and it starts physically hurting you after a while. That feels bad. I want to do stuff that is good. And while Ritz potentially can be good, you need supplementary stuff. The plot of this game is dry. Supplementary stuff, draining Digimon, the exploration, that's all the good stuff. But the fact that they're actively barring me, it's like trying to take a drink of water. That's the supplementary. You know, you eat a cracker, your mouth gets all salty, take a drink of water, solves the problem nice and good. However, this is blockading me where it says, oh, no, you need to eat 10 more crackers before you can have one drink of water. Fuck that. I'm gonna drink as much water as I fucking want. I don't know where this